What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Dishes and Fishes, where I show you how to cook and set hooks. In today's episode, I want to talk about a lure that's been thrown for centuries, but it still continues to work day in and day out. And I just want to tell you about some of the specifics that I consider when I throw it. And that is a spinnerbait. Spinnerbaits are a great lure. They're on my deck most of the year. So let's talk about the basic anatomy, if you will, of a spinnerbait. So spinnerbaits are composed of a jig head hook, a metal bar, for lack of a better word, I don't know the technical term, a metal arm, and a variety of blades and beads on the metal arm on the opposite side. So a few things to consider when you're throwing a spinnerbait. First is the color. White spinnerbait is kind of the green Senko of spinnerbaits. It's just the most common one. It catches fish all the time. I would recommend them highly. I'll either be throwing a white and chartreuse, gold, or black. I have caught a few fish on a tiny red spinnerbait too, but that's not my primary go-to. Color is just kind of one of those things that you have to go out and experiment with and see what works on your legs. Sometimes spinnerbaits will have a trailer hook on the back of them. If you're going to be throwing a spinnerbait without a soft plastic trailer on it, I definitely would throw one with a trailer hook on it just to increase the hookup ratio. So spinnerbaits come in a lot of different weights: 1/8, 1/4, 3/8, half ounce probably, 3/4 ounce probably. Obviously, those are going to pertain to the fall rate of the spinnerbait. If you want to fish the spinnerbait deeper, you can. You can just put on a heavier spinnerbait, let it sink, adjust your retrieve accordingly. If the fish are being finicky, or if you want to fish shallow, if you want to fish above the grass, you want to be throwing a lighter spinnerbait. I discussed fall rate very briefly in a few of my other videos. Now let's move on to the blades. So there's several different kinds of blades out there, but the two main ones that you see are going to be this willow leaf, looks like a leaf, and this Colorado blade. Colorado blades are big and round. Blades do a few different things. They are bright, so oftentimes in dirty water, they help fish locate your lure. They make a lot of racket. So again, in dirty water or at nighttime, this is gonna stimulate fish's lateral lines and help them to hunt your bait down. Spinnerbait blade colors are usually silver or gold. You can find them all different colors, but in general, a good starting point is silver or gold blades and seeing what works from there. Willow leaf blades are designed to cut through the water at a faster speed. So if you're fishing summer, if you're fishing warmer water, if you are burning the spinnerbait, the willow leaf blade is a good choice. Now, when the water's cold or murky, or you want to be fishing slow, you want to throw a spinnerbait with Colorado blades, because the Colorado blades are designed to slow this thing down in the water, and they produce even more vibrations to help the fish locate it. This is especially helpful when you're fishing at night or when it's super cold. Slow rolling a black and blue spinnerbait can often trigger a lot of good bites. When I'm fishing at night, if I'm throwing a spinnerbait, I'll just buy any spinnerbait that has an enormous Colorado blade, like the biggest Colorado blade I see on the shelf, and I'll just spray paint the whole thing black. I like wareagle spinnerbaits the best. This is a Strike King, I think. It's kind of just sitting here. This is a wareagle. I like wareagle. This is a wareagle. You can see I like the jig heads shape that they use. They also have some really cool colors of blades. They use these little silicone bars in between their blades. I just think it helps this area kind of do its job a little bit better, keep those blades separated. The skirt material is nice silicone, and they have some cool colored skirts, as you can see. And they're really affordably priced. I think this was like $6 or $7. Shouts out wareagle. Hit me up. So that's spinnerbaits in a nutshell. I also throw them a lot in my kayak. It's kind of an excellent search bait. So if you're fishing new water, if you're fishing for largemouth, if you're fishing around grass, if you don't know what to throw, try spinnerbait and see what happens. Thanks for watching.